Okay, let's get started by setting up the 7D for shooting video. One of the things about these cameras is that when shooting in the video mode with the default settings, there's an extra bit of contrast compared to the still images that you take. So we're going to tone that down a little bit thanks to the settings from Stu at ProLost. Turn the camera on, make sure that it's in the manual mode. We're going to go into the picture style editor. I've already set up my style, but let's go through the settings to see what it says. Okay, so we're using user definition 1, and the picture style is to neutral. The sharpness is at 0. The contrast is turned all the way down. The saturation is turned to halfway between 0 and all the way down. Okay, now we're going to go into the menu, and we're going to go to the custom functions where I already am, and custom function 2. And on page 3, where I already am, we are going to turn on highlight tone priority. So once you have that enabled, the next thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that your ISO setting is not set to auto. If it's set to auto, it'll jump around and automatically expose for what it thinks is correct. So we're going to pick one of the ISO speeds. Now there's a lot of different information about this. Typically for the lowest noise you're going to want to stick to one of the multiples of 320, and since we have turned on highlight tone priority to kind of help with the highlights that affects video mode as well as JPEGs, we can't select anything below 200. So I like 200, 320, 640, and above 640 it gets kind of noisy, so stay within that range. Also, you have your white balance selector. So sometimes the camera won't choose the right white balance, and I'd always say to pick your own white balance depending on the lights that you're using, daylight or tungsten. Right now I'm filming with tungsten light, so if I was filming with the 7D, I change this to tungsten and leave it there so that you don't have the chance of the white balance traveling around. And so once you have that set, you're ready to shoot. Alright, so if you want to see some more videos on using the 5D and the 7D for shooting video, go ahead and click on one of the following video links.